How are we looking on the injury front?
Oh, good news all around then. Well, Aidan Flint obviously came off. Not sure what he'll be like for Saturday. Fraser, Blake, Tracy and Bailey are coming along well. Everybody else is pretty much as expected, looking towards October.
Blake, Tracy and Cargill, could they be in contention for Saturday at home to Stockport?
Might be a little bit too early. We'll have to wait and see. But it all just depends how they go this week. Fraser's not been out as long as Bailey. So if anybody, I think he's got a better chance. But it's good to get Elliott and Macca some minutes as well on Saturday as they build back up. They're not quite ready to start yet, having not done much pre-season. So, but as they keep building up, hopefully they'll be in contention in the coming weeks.
Lewis Reed, okay?
Yeah, he got a whack late on, and hopefully he should be all right. Yes.
The games don't come easier. It's a highly competitive league. We know that. Stockport County, even though it's very early days, have had a fantastic start. 3 wins and 7 goals non-conceded. Why do you think they've really stepped it up early doors?
I think they've continued from last season, certainly. And I think the major investment they've had this summer has also played a key role. I think if you can attract players like Oliver Norwood, as they've just signed last week from Sheffield United, ex-Premier League midfielder, still not too old at 33. I think if you can get players like him on a 3-year deal, I think that shows the ambition.
From what you've seen early on, have they just evolved from last season?
Yeah, and definitely they've improved. They've bought a few players which have improved them. When you get Louis Barry back, he's a threat at League One, League Two, whichever level, and has scored goals. They took the lad from Leeds, a midfielder, Bate, as well. I think they've just strengthened in key areas, and the squad is probably as competitive as anyone in League One.
But for Mansfield, what will the focus be on?
It'll be on us as always. Keeping to doing what we do, and we do well, which we've done in the first 4 or 5 games, but also just trying to cut out the mistakes. I don't think Christie will make too many more this season, so that doesn't worry us. But defensively, individually and collectively, we've got to be better. We conceded 9 goals in a week, and that has to improve.
We are in the last week of the August transfer window. Is movement likely this week, would you say?
Yeah, I think so. I think there's room for certainly getting a couple in and 2 or 3 out. So we're quite a way down the line with getting a loan in, a forward. So we'd hope to get that completed in the next 48 hours. No reason why that should go to the wire on Friday. And then it'll depend on inquiries and so on for our players. But I think 3 out and 2 in. We've got the restricted on the numbers, as we've talked about, with only the 21 plus a homegrown one. With the 3 injured players outfield, it does restrict us somewhat as to the business we can do anyway.
Will Swan was back in the squad on Saturday, but is he still likely to perhaps move on? Yeah,
I think there's a good chance. There's a couple of clubs very interested in him. And he wants to be a regular and wants to play first team football. And I think his opportunities have been a little bit limited in the last 12 months or so. We'll having Lee Gregory and Will Evans. They'll probably at this moment be our first choice pairing. So we'll see if there's any business to be done with Will Swan.
Any update on Davis Keeler Dunn?
No, everything's gone hopefully quiet. Whether it reignites later in the week, we'll see. I think there's still certainly interest there from Barnsley, but not quite reached the club valuation.